Hello. Welcome to Hidden Gems. My name is Arden Thomas. I'm the Cincom Smalltalk product manager. Any questions, comments, suggestions, please send them to athomas@cincom.com. Hidden Gems is where we try to show you features of the product that may not be obvious, but we think they're useful, and we want you to know about them. So today's topic is about a collection called BucketDictionary. BucketDictionary is special. It's not in the product. You won't find it. It is available to customers through Cincom support. So we're going to talk about where, when, and how you might want to use it, where it might be useful, how to use it, what is different about BucketDictionary. And first thing to note, BucketDictionary, the actual dictionaries are Quality BucketDictionary, which would replace Dictionary, and Identity BucketDictionary, which would replace Identity Dictionary if it was beneficial. So first, let's talk about how a dictionary works. A dictionary uses hashing to determine what index to place an object. And a quick thing, if you have hash and equal are related. So if you have a domain model, for example, let's say you have a customer, and you want the hash value to be as unique as possible. So an example, you might say cell phone number hash to return a unique value. But what if lots of customers have the same phone number? So you have a business with lots of customers, and they all share the same business phone number. Then you probably wouldn't want to use that. You might do something like this right here. Get the phone number, concatenate it with the name, and then hash it to make it more unique. And also, anytime for a domain model you implement equals, you also want to implement hash. And in fact, here's an example of a domain object, and I'm starting to implement equals, and notice the warning I get here. It defines equals but not hash. You always want both of those defined for a domain object. Quick tip, and basically a standard that you'll want to make sure you implement. So if you get the index value using the hash, the dictionary does that for you. You don't have to worry about actually generating that once you've provided a hash for what's being stored. Many objects may come up with the same index, and that's called a collision. So you want to do things like what we just showed you here, coming up with a more unique hash to avoid collisions. However, in some cases, a high collision rate may be unavoidable, and that's where BucketDictionary is better. If you have, and let's take a look at the BucketDictionary package here, and it tells us it uses buckets to resolve hash collisions, and it can greatly reduce the cost of those hash collisions. So if you have an active dictionary, you have lots of collisions, and that's going to slow things down. If you get a collision, what does a dictionary do? It looks to the next spot. What if that's full? It keeps looking linearly until it finds an empty slot. So if you have a lot of area filled up and lots of collisions, so you may even have a fairly unique, something fairly unique, but it may resolve to a spot that's already taken by overflow from another collision. And in that case, you have to do a linear search out to find an empty slot. Same thing on lookup. So heavy collisions really slows things down. BucketDictionary handles those differently and quicker. So what is the trade-off? Well, BucketDictionary, actually, if you have a low collision rate, BucketDictionary is going to be slightly slower. Probably not a lot, but slower. And if you have a lot of collisions, which can really slow things down, if you have a really large dictionary with a very high collision rate and you're frequently accessing it, BucketDictionary is going to be beneficial. So what is the best process for telling whether you should use the BucketDictionary or not? Well, Run a benchmark. Run a benchmark on a large amount of realistic data. And then you can benchmark the different data structures, collections, and see which one is best for the context in which you're using it. So that's Bucket Dictionary. Again, high collisions. It's great for high collisions and slightly slower for low collision rate, and just available to customers through Cincom support. Again, my name is Arden Thomas. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please send them to athomas@cincom.com. Until next time, have a great time with Cincom Smalltalk.